watching. My name is Christal, and so I'm gonna just share my testimony of just meeting the Lord. So I grew up in half Catholic, half Presbyterian kind of family. My mom is Presbyterian and my dad is Catholic, but growing up and even kind of like until now, me and my sisters would go to Catholic church, so we would kind of identify ourselves as Catholics. And so, yeah, so I live majority of my life as a Catholic, not to say anything against Catholics, but really just in religion and not really knowing who the Lord is, just like it's a Sunday thing, you know, get up on Sundays, go to church, come back, and it's just like, okay, well, live the rest of my life as how I want to. I would say kind of towards in my teenage years, I was going through a lot of depression, guilt, anxiety. Well, I don't know about really anxiety, but a lot of guilt, a lot of insecurities, pain. Oh my gosh, just a lot of issues. I was really battling with my mind and a lot of like identity issues, like, and purpose, like really why was I born? Why am I in this earth, honestly? And it was just kind of stemmed from even like kind of like my background. So I was born in Cameroon and I came here at a really, really young age, and kind of like born, well, not kind of, but was born out of wedlock. And so during my teenage years, just going, high school is a really stressful time, a little bit, and just a lot of like identity things. I feel like that was, and I didn't know the Lord personally, and so I was really attacked by the enemy, and just like my purpose of living and stuff like that, and that took me in a spiral with just depression and just like feeling like, you know, I shouldn't really be on this earth, like there's no reason why. And yes, I go to church and I hear about God, but it's like, well, I really started doubting if God exists, but I was afraid that if I was to disown him, he would kill me. So there was still that part where in my reasoning, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go to church, but I really won't, you know, I really won't believe that he really exists, because I fear that he would kill me. So I'll just kind of live my life and then just kind of be like, you know what, you know, you can't trust anyone in this world, you can't, you know, and just like, well, life is just what you make of it. I don't know, I just kind of had a very harsh perspective on life, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live it in my life. Contemplated suicide a couple times, did not have the courage to do it, and looking back now, I see like I went through a moment with the Lord where he was just like, yeah, like all like throughout all those times I was there with you, you know, I prevented you from committing suicide. I knew, like, you know, if you kill yourself, you're gonna go to hell, of course, and I guess that also kind of was fearful because I was like, I don't want to go to hell, but what is there to life, you know? So I remember one day it was one night and I just cried out to the Lord. You know, this is before even giving my life to Christ. I was in my room and I was just so overwhelmed. Like I was just, everything was going on and just trying to find fulfillment in certain things, like relationships and stuff like that, which really you can't be fulfilled in, like, because God is the total fulfillment. Like Jesus fulfills every single need and every single void and stuff like that. And I didn't know that at the time. And I was crying out to the Lord and I was just like, I cried myself so bad that day. And I was like, Lord, like, I didn't say Lord at the time, but I was like, God, you know, if you exist, like, can you get me out of this? Like, show me that you're real. Like, I so doubted. Like, I'm going through all this pain. Like, my life is a mess. Like, I honestly don't think I was actually meant to be alive. Like, why can't I just, you know, I was just like so in so much of the turmoil and like issues, like just waging in me. And I was just like, show me, like, get me out of this. Like, I'm so like, anyway. And I was expecting something, I don't know, like him walking in my room. I don't know. I was expecting something. I was really expecting something. And nothing happened. And that day, I kind of just made up my mind. I was like, you know what? Strong life, and just kind of like, because I was hurt emotionally and everything, I kind of made a kind of a deal to kind of like emotionally hurt others as well, and just kind of not care about people. So senior year comes, and I'm, still in all of my mess and just mood swings and all of these horrible things, just because one moment I'm happy, another moment I'm completely just really messed up, depressed and stuff like that. It's time to look for colleges, and I really wanted to get out of state. Like, I was like, I don't want to I don't want to go to any university that's close to home. I wanted to really get out and just be my own person, even though, if I went to a university close to home, I probably would have been my own person. But all the schools I applied to were out of state. I really wanted to get out of state. I wanted a new environment. I just was like, I don't want to be near my family. Like, I'm just like, I just want to live my own life and be as rebellious as I can possibly be. And so one of my best friends, she persuaded me to put Towson University on my list as a safe school, because it was the only school on my list that was in state. And she, at that time, was in love with Towson. And I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. Looking back, it was the Lord and all of that introduction. But I was like, no, I don't want to do that. It's fine. I have a lot of family and friends that are in Towson University. So I was like, I'm still going to be, Towson from my house is like about an hour drive with traffic. And I also had like cousins here and stuff like that. And I was just like, this is too much family for me to handle. So I just remember really hating coming to Towson University. It was just, it wasn't just something like, you just say like, yeah, I hate this thing or whatever. I actually had a feeling of just, I really hated the school, and I didn't know why. And at that time, my parents were like, why don't you like Towson or anything? And I was just like, I don't know, but I just do not want to come to the school. There was something about it. Looking back now, it was pretty evident that the enemy did not want me to come here, knowing that I was going to give my life to Christ. I was going to encounter the Lord Jesus. Not to say that you cannot encounter him anywhere else, but it was part of the plans that the Lord had for me, to actually encounter him here. So, long story short, I had to come to Towson. Financial aid. Well, Towson didn't even give me financial aid that much, but I had to come to Towson. Really still hated that. I was still very upset, bitter, like, why am I in the school? Like, I know, and it's close to home, and I still just And so I ended up meeting one of my close friends now. Her name is Sion. It was so beautiful how everything worked out, because one of my friends from middle school was Sion's friend and also her roommate, and we were living in the same building. So I went to visit her, and that's how I met Sion. And so, Sion, I think she invited me to Bible study, BCL Bible study, and I was like, okay, sure, yeah. And I was just like, I don't know. I guess a part of me still really wanted to believe that God exists, and really wanted, I don't know, because I don't know. Part of me just was like, yeah. But, so, she invited me to Bible study. I came, I think the first time, a couple times I was coming, I was just like, these people are really weird. Weird in a good way. They were so friendly. It wasn't like, when we think about friendly, it's like, oh, that person did a good thing. No. It was their nature. It was how they lived. It wasn't like they were acting. They were actually, it was oozing from their bodies. Like, there was something about them. They had a peace that was really weird. It was just the welcoming atmosphere. It was really weird. And even how Bible study went, like, they were actually like really talking about scripture. It wasn't just, I don't know. I've never been to a Bible study before that time, so I really didn't really know. I couldn't compare it to anything, but the only thing I could compare it to was me being in the Catholic, church, like Sunday services and stuff like that. And I was just like, this is so different. Like, worship was free. I don't know. And they were like, I look back now, I'm like, yeah, they were definitely led by the Holy Spirit. And it was just like, I just kept on going. I was very intrigued. I didn't really give my life to Christ. But I was just like, there's something about these people that is different. And I was like, they're so different from me. But it didn't make but their lives, like, it was just the way they lived, just being around them. I knew there was something different, even though they knew, they were like, yeah, we believe in Jesus, so there was something, it was very distinct. So a couple times they did altar calls. I would come out with altar calls, and think, I've been back to Christ and stuff like that, but I honestly didn't. I was still tampering with the world, and I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I was going back and forth with the Lord and stuff like that, because I was still with sexual immorality, like pornography and masturbation and stuff like that. So I was like conflicted. There was so many things going on, and I had a desire to really serve the Lord, but those sins in my life really held me back. It limited me, like it was like a bondage, literally, and I couldn't, serve the Lord and just really faithfully give my life to Him. So there was one day where I was in my dorm and I was so overwhelmed and everything. I was just like, Lord, like, I want to experience what these people experience. I want to experience the peace that they have. I want, like, because even though I was, I was getting very interested in Bible study and everything. I was like, they're so different. Like, my life has not changed. Like, yeah, there's altar calls, but even when I come out to altar calls, I'm just like, I didn't even confess my sins to people. Like, it was like just, okay, I confess this to the Lord, but it's like, the Bible talks about, confess your sins to one another, and you will be healed, because the prayers of a righteous person avails much. It was like, and my sins were still hidden. I was thinking, okay, if I confess it to the Lord, I'm good. It's like, no, you also need to confess your sins to other people. Get that. There's a bondage that still holds you when you haven't confessed your sins to an actual, someone else in Christ. So I didn't do that. I was just like thinking, okay, I'm good with the Lord by confessing stuff like that. So there was one day in my room, and I was just so overwhelmed. I was just like so jealous, because I don't know if that's a term, of just the lifestyle that other people had. Like, I mean, in the fellowship, just how they had a peace, they just had joy, they just had all these things. And I was like, well, I've been coming here for so long, and I was in my room and I just broke down. I was like, Lord, like, I want to stop messing around. Like, I want to stop putting 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I want to stop being manipulative with you. I want to be completely free. Like, I actually really want to serve. I want to experience all these people. I want the Holy Spirit to fill me. Like, I cried. I was just like, Lord, if it means I have to fight, I don't know. Like, if it means I have to fight to get myself away from sexual morality, from pornography, masturbation. Like, I was like, Lord, I don't care what it takes. I want you and you alone. Like, and I was just like, I will fight, I will cry, I will plead, I don't care. I was like, I'm so determined. And looking back, it was like the Lord was like, that was your salvation. Like, that was the moment where you truly transferred from darkness to light. It was when I fully surrendered to the Lordship of Christ, and I was like, you are now my Lord. I want you to be my Lord. It wasn't just, I was just saying it. Like, I actually had a desire, and I actually really meant it. And I was like, Lord, whatever it takes, it will happen. Like, I was determined, to be saved. And I went to bed. Like, I cried. I went to bed. And I was living with 2 other roommates at this time, but my schedule was really relaxing, because my other 2 roommates, they were always in class. So when this happened, I was by myself in the dorm. So I went to bed that night, woke up the next morning, and I always tell people this. I was like, I kid you not, if you probably was to see me on campus, you probably thought this girl is doing drugs or something. I was really, I don't know, I woke up and everything, I just knew something was different. Like, my perspective on, I don't know specifically my perspective on life, but I was walking to class and I was just like, everything looks more vibrant. Like, I just knew something was different. I didn't really know what it was, but I just was like, something is different. So I knew something changed. And looking back, that was my day of salvation. Like, that was my moment where I completely surrendered my life to Christ. And since that day, I have not touched pornography, masturbation, any of those things. So woohoo! And this was 2 years ago. I think it's coming up to my 2nd year. Yeah, I gave my life to Christ in 2016. Yeah, fall semester, just like that sin of sexual immorality. Like it's very, it puts people in bondage, you know. And I just look back and I'm like, wow, Lord, like what I thought I would never get free from, I'm actually free from it, and I don't have any desire to go back. It doesn't interest me at all. It's like literally the desires of this world. The Lord is literally just like, yep, nope, you don't have it anymore, you know. And He's giving me the desires of His heart. And you know, from giving my life to Christ, I really then started to understand, you know, the love of God. You know, how much He really loves me, He really cherished me, how much I was a plan. You know, it talks about like everything the Lord created, and you know, it was according to His will. You know, that everything existed, and it's like I exist according to His will. You know, He thought about me before the creation of the world, and He was like, I want to make her. You know, and all those thoughts about like I was a mistake. You know, me coming into this world was unplanned. You know, like what's the purpose of me being in this world and stuff like that, and the pain and the hurt, and just trying to find fulfillment in a lot of things that honestly didn't work out. And that's why I was keep on like getting a lot of pain and hurt and everything, because I was like trying to I was like, there's something missing, you know. Didn't know. I was very ignorant to know that honestly Christ was missing from my life. Like, it's not what I hear, or like, I mean, of course I was blinded to listen, to actually really focus in service and was really hearing the gospel for really what it is. And so it was, I don't even know what to say, but coming to encounter and meet Christ changed my entire life. I have a purpose. You know, I know that like the Lord really loves me, and all His plans for me are good. Like, this world, you know, you can live this world and not be fulfilled, and you search, you try, and you think probably drugs, you think probably, I don't know, sleeping with people, like pornography, masturbation, all these things that you try to please yourself, like parties and stuff like that, or even getting revenge back. Like, that was probably one of my heart motives after I made that choice. That like before I gave my life to Christ, I was like, yeah, I don't think I really believe in the Lord and stuff like that. It was just like, Lord, I would never let anyone, you know, hurt me ever again. I'm gonna be ruthless people. But you know, I look back and I think about those things, and I'm like, wow, Father, like, you're so good. Like, the enemy really blinded me. Like, the ruler of this world has put a veil before man. Like, we're so blinded to see, like, there's more. You know, like, Jesus really exists, and He desires us, and He wants us to know Him, and you know, He wants us to be in a relationship. Like in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, that was His initial plan for us, to be in a relationship with Him and to be righteous before Him, and to, you know, for Him to be the center of everything that we do, the center of our lives, the center of every thought that we think is always stemmed from Him. You know, everything that we do is always stemmed from Him. Like, He is the source of everything of our entire lives. And once I realized that I was accepted by the Father, like God, the creator of the universe. You know, like, if you look at the entire universe, like, oh my goodness, like, He created all these things, and who am I for Him to think so much about me? You know, I'm just a human being. But actually experiencing the love of God really transformed my entire life, and I was just like, whoa, like, I'm accepted by the Father. Of course, in giving my life to Christ, confessing my sins and everything like that. But understanding, like, wow, He actually desires me. He's like, I'm not a burden to Him. I'm not just, okay, I need you to do this. No. I'm actually a daughter, you know. And He desires me, and it's beyond service. Like, serving Him, like, really in relationship with Him. Service is so important too. It really changed my entire life. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on. And yeah, I think I'm rambling on. But yeah, like, the Lord has been really faithful. He's been amazing. My journey so far with Him, I'm always learning, growing. He's always removing, uncovering things that are in my heart that I never even knew, you know, was in there, or I still have. So it's a beautiful growing journey with Him. I am so grateful that He is so loving and full of goodness to snatch me from the pit of hell. You know, the Bible talks about, you know, like how he's manifested himself to everyone, you know, and it's up to us to actually, because we have a will, and he can never, you know, kind of like force his will on us, and we always have a choice to make. And I made my choice, and I was like, Lord, I want you, you know, and not because of anything you would give me, but because I experienced his goodness, and I saw his goodness and his love, and I was like, yes, Lord, yes. And that's who he is, you know, he is goodness, love, righteousness, justice, everything. He's all of that in one. And I look back, and it was like he loved me so much, knowing that he judges according to truth, you know, and the truth of his word is that, you know, those who do such things, like the things that I was doing, are straightly heading to hell. Like, that's his justice. Like, he's a just God, knowing that, and knowing that he doesn't want us to be in that place, because he would have to judge us fairly, and that's according to his truth, and that's his truth. So he loved us so much that he sent his son to be our righteousness. And when we believe in him, and we are able, like, that's our nature. When we believe in, we have the nature of righteousness, and we have to, and we walk it out, not by our own strength, but by the Holy Spirit, so that when we stand before him, his judgments towards us are fair and in alignment to us, you know, believing in his son who he sent, who has redeemed us, and also living out his commandments through the Holy Spirit, not by our own strength, because clearly we cannot do it. We've tried for how many? I mean, I've tried for 18 years of my life, and I gave my life to Christ when I was 18. So, yeah, it just shows more of his goodness. Like, this is how good he is. That he comes and he reaches out. You know, he stretches out his hand, and he's like, just take my hand. I can save you. You know, and we just reach back our hands and just take his hand. And yeah, I mean, I could talk more about this, but I don't remember that. So Jesus is amazing. He is the King of the universe. He is full of fire, full of beauty, glory. He's good. His definition of goodness surpasses our human definition. It's not related to any human definition of goodness. His love is not the definition of earthly love. His love is dying for his bride, dying for us. We are his bride. Everyone on this earth is are children of God. In the sense that, you know, God created all of us, and he desires that, you know, like, we will accept him and have a relationship with him. So, and in that sense, it's not just from being snatched from the pits of, you know, hell and stuff like that, but it's honestly because the relationship with the Lord is eternal. It's literally, it's for eternity. So he desires us to be with him for eternity. And in order to even start that journey, you have to surrender to him. You know, it's different to believe in him. Like, that was what kind of ish. I actually didn't really believe that much, but I know, like, some people are like, yeah, I believe in Jesus, you know. But the question is, have you surrendered to his lordship? Have you made him your Lord? Because there's a difference between someone who believes and someone who has made Jesus their Lord. They're actually really pursuing him as much as he's pursuing them. So he saves. He's still in the business of saving people. He loves radically, without any limit. He goes beyond every single barrier to really reach the people he created and the people he loves. Just like dying on the cross, which, honestly, if you really think about and research, like, crucifixion in those times, it was brutal. So for someone who knew no sin to actually become sin and actually go through that, it's to die for me, who I'm horrible, like, I persecuted him and all these things. It's like really life changing.